Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about the new changes that come on the patch 3.4 for the TCG. You asked me to do this video first, so you will be seeing first about the 3 videos that I will be doing. So let's get started with it. First of all, the first change and the huge change that it changed is Joymilla. Joymilla now, the ultimate costs 4 of Pyro and it needs 3 energy. It used to cost 3 dices of Pyro and 2 energy. This nerf is quite huge. That's because they only want to build Joymilla like a carry and not like a secondary carry. They want you to use the ultimate, but not the way that it was doing it. I mean, what you want to do with it now? I mean, you can stay playing. You can stay playing the Ayaka team with Joymilla, but now the combo is way slower, and with other buffs and nerfs, we will see later that this Ayamilla deck that used to be played is way worse now. But now you can play Joymilla like a carry, main carry. Maybe I do some videos with it. I want to bring one video that is banned Chinkyu on Joymilla and Joymilla killing all the enemies, so I probably do one video about it. But right now, what is this? This nerf only affects the Joymilla that it was played on Ayaka plus Joymilla decks, and you will be very slow doing the combo because it costs a lot and it's a way harder way to go with it. But yeah, that's a change on Joymilla. On the other hand, we have Genki. Genki has been nerfed a lot too, and now the Blastering Blade and the Frostless Assault, they don't do 1 damage and apply the element. They indeed only summon the shadows. It's more like the Oceanid right now, so that's the way to go. I mean, this nerf is quite huge, but in the team where he was played, he was really strong. But with this nerf, he's more a bit balanced. I don't think he is broken like it was the past patch, but right now he's really balanced. To be honest, I like this change because Genki was really strong and got very little counterplay, summoning while dealing damage and doing the reactions. So I think that change is pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I think this change is a really good change for the meta, and I think we will see a lot more of characters play this way. Now I want to talk about the Minty mid-rolls. The change that was made is that when you use this, you can auto attack. All the normal attacks will cost 1 less on an element dice. So now it costs the same, but only for the 3 first attacks. This means that, for example, Ayamilla decks will be really way worse because they rely on having to spam normal attacks and you can destroy them. So that's because they see that this deck is really strong. But for the Chinkyu perma-freeze team, that I think I bring it to the channel one time, I'm gonna say the changes so you can see it. This deck, indeed, it doesn't change that much because Chinkyu ultimate is exactly the same. You do 3 normal attacks, and after these 3 normal attacks, you swap back to Ayaka and give her the Mend and start dealing damage. So for this deck in specific, it doesn't change that much the playstyle. I mean, you can't be that much of an abuser of it, but I think this is a really good change, to be fair with it. So I think the change is pretty good. I mean, it fucks Ayamilla decks, right? And yeah, you can't play any more Ayamilla decks right now, but well, it's okay. Okay, the second change is about, well, I put here Collei, but indeed is this team, indeed is the aggro team where we do aggravates, and now the catalysm field that they do, it's 3. Well, it was 3, sorry, and now it's 2. So now the next 2 attacks of Electro or Dendro after triggering aggravate reaction that you do, it will deal additional damage. Well, this was nerfed because 3 were too much. I agree that 3 were too much. And now the catalyzed reaction is always 2. So I think it's a good change, to be honest. I like this change because this team was really strong. It got little counterplay, to be honest. I mean, there are ways to counter it because you don't let them react, and if you kill Collei, this team sucks because you can do anything with it. But if you don't kill Collei or you can't kill Collei, this team is amazing and deals tons of damage. Right now, as it is, I think it's pretty balanced. I mean, I don't think it will affect that much. I played it a bit and it doesn't affect that much, but you still found ways where you will be dealing a lot of damage and you deal a bit less. But I think the change is not that bad, to be honest. You can still play this deck. It's not like the Ayamiya deck that is absolutely getting destroyed. But yeah, I really like this. And finally, I want to talk about the elemental skill from that team of Collei. Now, the card from the elemental skill of Collei, it costs 4 instead of 3. Why, will you say? Well, yeah, they made this change because this 1 Dendro damage was incredibly broken, and now this skill costs 4. I mean, it's a good change. It's a bit bad because Collei was a bit strong, yeah, but that change wasn't that that card wasn't that great, in my opinion. I mean, it was really great, but it wasn't super broken. I think with one plus on Dendro, it's okay because the buff that you get, it's not that big now. Now it's really balanced for dealing 3 damage plus the Dendro damage additional when you trigger Dendro related reactions. I think it's pretty good, to be honest. I still think this card is playable, in my opinion, and it won't change that much. I mean, the team of Aggravate, it has getting some nerfs, but they are minor nerfs. They are not like the Joy-Milla where you fucked up her ultimate, or the Aya or the Mind Trolls where you can't spam right now the normal attacks. I think these changes are actually pretty good and I'm quite satisfied with it. I want to see how the meta develops. I have one team that I want to show you, that I want to play it on videos, is this team, and we will be playing this team on one video that I will be recording. But I think the changes overall of the patch are really great. Only target that it was really affected is the Ayamiya deck. That's the conclusion of the patch. Ayamiya deck is now not really functional, but it's quite good nonetheless. I mean, if you can set up everything, you can still kill them in one turn. But now the setup requires a lot more turns, and probably you are dead when you require that much turns, but you can still do it. I want to know how Joy-Milla develops on the meta right now, because I only see her as a carry, so I'm really hyped to see how her develops. But yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I clarified some things about the NERFS buffs and what I think about it, and see you guys next video. Bye bye.